Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with Madden 25, and we've got some more Teddy Crocker coming your way right here. Now, in the last episode, you guys probably remember that Aaron Rodgers ended up getting injured. Now, it just told me that he was going to be out for the entire game, and then I started this game off, and I'm like, where the heck is Aaron Rodgers? So I go ahead and I check the medical center, or basically where it tells you, you know, who's injured for, your team and whoever you're facing. Found out he's going to be out for 7 weeks. So if we make it to the Super Bowl, that may be when we end up seeing Aaron Rodgers again. So this does put a lot of pressure on Teddy, because in this one, and with all the other games that we've got for the rest of the season, I have to be the one to produce offensively. When you start off a game like this, I mean, it looks like it's not going to be that big of a problem. 31 yards for the first run of the game. That one actually worked out pretty well. Now, much of the reason why the Packers have done so well this season is because we have both Teddy Crocker to establish a good running game, and then also Aaron Rodgers to, pass the ball. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is ridiculously good. So when you got two offensive weapons like that, you guys are going to be unstoppable. So now that we don't have Aaron Rodgers, we're going to be seeing a lot more running out of Teddy Crocker. Now, that's not necessarily going to be a bad thing, because this is going to be very reminiscent of when Teddy Crocker was in college. Every single play that the Georgia Bulldogs had, well, just about every single play, ended up being a running play. So I get to call all the shots now. Of course, there are going to be times where I am going to pass the ball, but until we see Aaron Rodgers come back, there is going to be a lot of rushing here. So Coleman going back in the pocket, and this is one of the reasons why I don't feel necessarily too confident going with as many passing plays with Coleman as I had with Aaron Rodgers. Just not on target. Oh, able to get to the outside. A lot of room for Teddy, and I'll eventually be tackled at the 30-yard line. Wow. Now, you can tell I'm playing the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm absolutely surprised that I'm able to get this much on the ground here in the few runs that I have had. I'm still playing on all Madden, which is why this surprises me, because I've never had 2 runs like this here in a game where it's been all Madden. Jones with the catch, breaks the tackle, and it's 14-0 early on here for the Packers. So it seems like we can keep going like this, we're going to be able to get a lot of points. This could end up being a blowout. It all depends on how the defense for the Packers ends up playing. So we've got 40 seconds left to go. It feels like time's been flying in this one. 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Teddy Crocker, oh, man, if he would have just gone ahead and lobbed it up, Teddy would have been able to get the catch. Totally was, a step in front of the defender. That's all right. 2nd and 4 now. 6:18 left to go here in the first half. Another run to the outside. Just enough to be able to get the first down. Really didn't need anything but that. But I am going to be running the ball to the outside quite a bit more, seeing how effective that has been here in this one. Now, I end up losing a couple yards on this, is the direction I was ending up hoping to go. Ended up not only being, there's a lot of defenders there. I thought I was going to have it blocked, but not the case. All right, another great pickup right here. I'm already past the century mark here in yards in this game. Now, granted, it's because of those 2 runs that we had early on, but all right, less than 4:30 to go. Here's Crocker to the left side. Tries to cut in. And that is going to be enough for the first down. All right, going to go with the pass here. I don't want to stick with just run all the time. Otherwise, all this is going to backfire. Finley with the catch. Good pickup from him. So, I mean, when all is said and done here, I mean, Coleman really isn't doing too bad. There have been a few bad throws he's had in this. And, well, it's just not that great awareness here. He should have been able to go ahead and get the ball out a lot quicker. So we're looking at the first sack of the game. Clock is continuing to go. Less than 2:45 to go here in the first half. Good block in front of me. The unnecessary jump into the end zone, and I'm really surprised I was not tackled right at the line of scrimmage, or even a little bit behind. Because it looked like there was a defender who was diving right at me and ended up missing the target, which of course was Teddy. So that'll go ahead and expand the lead here for the Packers in this game. All right, so Cowboys are going to have to get something going, but the defense has been doing actually pretty well in this game. I can't complain too much here. But look at this. This is what the defense does for me. I get that 1 touchdown, and then I come back in, and I'm at the 1-yard line. Just go with the goal line set, run it through the middle. I mean, even on that one, Teddy Crocker totally plows over a lineman and gets a quick touchdown. So I guess if you're all about these Teddy Crocker celebrations, well, here's another one for you to be able to enjoy. All right, so 2 very quick touchdowns for Teddy. And we're still not done here with the first half. 28-10, 39 seconds to go. Coleman was hoping he'd go with the deep pass, ends up getting it to Teddy Crocker. I'm able to get out of bounds. That'll stop the clock here. We're at the 43-yard line. The real goal for me here in this, or the realistic goal, I guess I should say, for me is to go ahead and get in field goal range. I don't really want to go too much here trying to get a touchdown because I don't think Coleman is going to be able to do that. The thing is even though I've been able to run to the outside and have had no problems with that as far as the passing goes, there has been some pretty good coverage here by Dallas in this. Now that one's going to get deflected. I thought Finley was still going to end up with it, but it bounces out of his hands. Definitely would have had that one within the 5-yard line. Would have been able to run the ball, and we're good. So 28-10, we're going to go ahead and kick the field goal. I wasn't in on the last play, so I have no idea how it ended up being 2nd and 16. But we're going to go in the locker room here with a 31-10 lead. So, yeah, we've allowed 10 points, but I think there's been at least 1 turnover here in the game. That's, of course, where we had the ball at the 1-yard line. But, all right, so starting it off here again with the run. Next run that I get here, there's a very strong chance I could end up getting 150 yards in this game, which has been a long time since I've been able to do that. So I'm going with the little wheel route there. Now this time, Spencer's going to get the sack here on Coleman. So already I can see a huge difference between what we've seen with Rodgers and Coleman, just getting like the full game. So again, Teddy Crocker on the wheel. Now, won't be able to get the first down. The fact that he was hit right at the first down marker, I mean, that's really what saved him, but won't be able to go ahead and, well, he should be able to get it right here. Cobb with the catch. A little worried about that one. There wasn't too much velocity behind that throw either. So I thought that might get swatted away, maybe even intercepted here, but Coleman got out of that one, I guess, and actually worked out since it was caught. 10-yard pickup there for Teddy. So I do like that with Teddy Crocker. I mean, I'm not just the running back. I mean, there are opportunities here for me to be able to make catches and kind of be like a 5th wide receiver in some special circumstances. So I'll, of course, be continuing to go with that here whenever possible because, one, it makes Teddy Crocker look better, but it also helps out the team. There's Finley picking up 9. Injury timeout right there, and it looks like that he's grabbing like his shoulder or his collarbone, and he's going to be out for the rest of the game. Maybe. At least they show him taking him to the locker room. So I guess maybe he's not going to be out for the rest of the game. We'll just have to wait and see. I just don't want it to be another 7 weeks thing like we're seeing with Aaron Rodgers. 3rd and 1. Williams in motion, and I'm just going to go ahead and just run to the right side. Well, that's enough here to be able to pick up 4 and get us to 1st and 10. 2 linebackers in. So I run right through the middle. Totally take him out, and I'm so glad. Wait, what's this? Wow. Record for most yards in a season. Go Teddy. It's a record-breaking day. I didn't even know I was that close to breaking the record. Wow, we're not done yet either. There's still a lot more game to go in this, and we've also got a couple more regular season games too. I know I have been running the ball a lot more than usual here than what you see in like an NFL scenario. There's a lot more passing than what I actually go with, like what I call. But I think it adds for some fun football, and, I mean, this is Teddy Crocker, so. There we go with another touchdown here for Teddy. I guess that would make a pretty good discussion as to whether or not I'm even playing this game right here, because I use a far different type of scheme than a lot of other NFL teams kind of go with. I mean, I know this is not necessarily in line with what you see for the Packers, but it's all right. It's obviously working for us. I mean, heck, I'm breaking records. In this game, geez, this is the best game I've had running in a long time. Okay. Oh, look at this. We get the ball again in great position. 38-17. Start off in the red zone. Now we're at the 11-yard line. So, going to try to see what we can do by changing the hot routes. There's Finley. Now, this is honestly a really cool touchdown here. You'll have to go back and take a look at it here. The way that he fights to get across the goal line, I think this is absolutely awesome. I mean, this is like one of the coolest ones I've actually seen. So, but yeah, that kind of ties me back to what I was saying about Teddy Crocker a little bit ago. I'm so glad that I went ahead and I purchased what allows him to be able to fight for those few extra yards, because that already has made the difference with me getting, you know, like a first down or getting into the end zone, things like that. So I think that's one of the best things that you can initially end up buying here, just for the fact that you'll be able to get some more touchdowns and stuff. But to the left side, bobbing and weaving, that last block is all I need. This is an 82-yard run for Teddy Crocker. Seriously, the best running game that I have ever had. Ridiculous. 52-17, 4:25 left to go in the game. Now, I'm not running right now to try and go ahead and pick up more yards, but look at that, 272 yards today. I mean, the reason why I'm running is I'm trying to run the clock out. I mean, I want this game to be done and over with. But, I mean, I don't want to go ahead. I guess I could be, but geez, another big run for Teddy. The blocking in this game has been awesome. And here we go, another record. Now, honestly, I mean, between you and me, this is pretty ridiculous. I think I'm going to have to drop down sliders now, because this is out of hand. I mean, some of the games that I've been doing, it's been like 50, 60 points even. I think one game I had 60 points, which is unheard of in the NFL. And then for me to be able to rack up this many yards, I understand that some of it is tied to my game strategy. You know, and the fact that I don't throw the ball as much as you usually see in the NFL, but still, I don't know. I may keep it like this. I may have to drop down sliders because this is out of hand. 55-17. We end up winning this one. I don't know what I'm going to do. Go ahead and comment below and let me know what you guys would like to see. So, anyway, you guys are awesome people. You really are. Thanks again for watching. I sure do appreciate it. Whatever you guys choose, there's more of this to come later on. So, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But, again, you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. And, as always, I hope you guys have a good one. Jeez, 312 yards.